my thoughts on surviving R. Kelly, which aren't much. I mean, y'all, because it's just really just more of the same. It's just more of the same. Let's kick it, y'all. What up, y'all? It's your boy KYL coming to you with another video. Surviving R. Kelly. My thoughts, y'all. Was having a good discussion with my sisters about this, so figured I'd go ahead and just dig in a little bit. Surviving R. Kelly, man. My initial thoughts is well, firstly, always. Whenever we have a what I've noticed just studying history and just my observation, just living life. Whenever you have a kind of a big thing that has a like say like a quote unquote negative kind of human act that's kind of turned into kind of ritualistic cultural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like so for dog fighting, for example. It's been going on for centuries, but they put they want to put a black man face on it, so they put Mike Vick on it. Women being drugged and quote unquote raped, etc. It's been going on for centuries, but they need to put a black man face on it. On top of the fact that, and I'm gonna get to this on my next point. What I've also noticed, any black people or black persons with wealth, extreme wealth, they usually for some reason, odd reason, they usually die, or you know what I'm saying, all their shit is taken from them. They're locked up or they go crazy. Ironically, it's like it happens to all of them. I mean, it seems like, you know what I'm saying. Look at Whitney Houston. And she wasn't a billionaire, but you can't put a price on her music, timeless music, which would have fed her family for generations. She passed and her heir passed, her daughter, Bill Cosby. His son was murdered, so that's his heir, and now you know what they're doing to him, so billionaire, done. You know what I'm saying? Prince, Michael Jackson, same story. You know Prince's story with finally about to own his masters and have access to all of his work, and you know what I'm saying, nobody can touch it but him, his money. Same thing with Michael Jackson. He owned the Beatles catalog, Little Richard catalog, Elvis catalog, and Sony did not like that. So obviously when he died, Sony got that stuff back. The Beatles, I think it was Paul McCartney, got his stuff back. You understand what I'm saying? So two things I pulled from this, what I always notice is actually three things. So one is you always got to put a black face on something that was started by other people, other groups of people, but you got to put a black face on it, right? And then always the black man obviously still is enemy number one. Secondly, any black person that has wealth, again, R. Kelly, timeless music. His catalog is like, I had to do some serious research because he's written for some of everybody, the greats, you know what I'm saying? On top of producing his own great stuff, and like I Believe I Can Fly is all-time classic. I think it's called The World's Greatest all-time classic. Shit, I think everybody play I Believe I Can Fly at their graduations, right? So those first two things, putting a black face on it, and also making sure your black person doesn't die wealthy and doesn't pass on that wealth. Lastly, there's something else bigger going on with this, y'all, because usually when they bring out something like this, it's to distract and deflect while they get bills going, or they pass laws, pass bills, or like right now it's a government shutdown, so that's a good reason to distract us from being on point with that. And they know, just like with every movement, they always use black folk because black folk, we self defecate. We don't like each other, so it's easy just throw one of us out there, and then all of us would jump on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no other group of people does that. You know, think about all the white people. Kevin Spacey, you know, been fucking with little boys forever, and that's my guy. Been fucking with little boys and shit since forever. You know, white people, they defended him. You know, Robert Downey Jr. You know the shit he went through, man. He's back A-list, man, star, man, one of the best to do it. I mean, I like him too, though. That's my guy too. Manny Pacquiao. You don't never hear no Philippine, you know, the Philippines saying shit about Manny Pacquiao, except if you even breathe, even if you touch him or even say anything bad, nigga, they'll kill your ass fucking with Pacquiao. Nigga, all we do is talk about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Black folk. So again, they know they can use us to get shit done because we gonna ride. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ride for them as usual. You understand what I'm saying? And they're also, what they know about us is we're not together, so we're not gonna come together. And you know what I'm saying? They find a solution, figure out what the fuck going on. And also, we don't read and we don't research, so they know that as well. So they know they can do what the fuck ever, whatever. Like I always say, black people are like the propaganda machine is the car, and I always say the middle class white America is the tools they use to sustain the system. I call that the engine, and black folk, primarily the black female, I call them like the nitros to the engine. You know, they give it that boost, that fire. You know what I'm saying? Just look back on all the movements, who they bring in, and then at the end of the movement, they kick them out to the curb. Like, you know, the black women go back to their hoods and in their single homes with their kids, and the white women go back to their husbands and their communities. You feel me? Hey, stop falling for the banana tailpipe, y'all. Think for yourself, have your own mind, and it starts from self, y'all. Learn to love yourself, man. You got to go within, spend time with yourself, figure out what has been thrust upon you over time, consciously and unconsciously, to make you not like black. You understand what I'm saying? You know, figure that shit out, y'all. But yeah, so R. Kelly. My thoughts, pretty much the things that stood out to me was, you know, they got to put a black face on it. The black people will never die wealthy. They make sure that doesn't happen. You know, the impact, like how they use black people to you know, to get their dirty work done. Oh, and shit, and real quick, and man, this really shows you how powerful the media is, y'all. This shit, everybody knew allegedly about all these stories were circling R. Kelly in the fucking 90s, y'all. Aaliyah is from my hood, you feel me? So everybody knew about, you know, him and Aaliyah and all this shit that was going on. We seen the videos of him pissing on little girls, etc., etc. And so we already knew that. So why does it take for them to just all of a sudden make movies and a spectacle of it for us to just be at outrage? You know what I'm saying? Man, we got a long way to go, y'all. And but us as a people, like just as a black people, I don't think we're gonna make it, y'all. But I'm still gonna speak my truth. You feel me? Hey, y'all have a good one. Hope you got something out of this. It's your boy YL. Peace.